Hi, friends. Very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending upon your place. Today, I want to talk about something which is most important thing for each and every human being. Everybody does that one, but nobody wanted to have that nature or habit. You know what is this one? That is overthinking. Let's understand what is this overthinking. Overthinking is all about thinking about something happened in the past. That is regretting about something repeatedly again and again without taking any action. On the other hand, fearing about something that's going to happen in the future, although we don't have any substantial evidence saying that that's event or thinking definitely going to happen, but yet we keep on thinking. We don't take any action. But to satisfy ourselves, we keep on thinking. That is overthinking. So now ask yourself whether this overthinking is good or bad. In my opinion, overthinking is not at all a good. It's a totally waste of time because we are not at all taking any action. I'll give few examples of overthinking. For example, tomorrow I have presentation. What will happen if I don't do well in presentation? Last week, I had a hot conversation with one of the friend. I keep on thinking about this one. Now I'm afraid in that whether she's going to talk to me or not. I'm afraid that whether what happened to our friendship. These are examples of overthinking. We understand why we overthink. What are the different methods? What are the methods that we can adopt in order to overcome from the problem of overthinking? So now let's understand why we overthink. Human beings, it's a natural tendency that everybody overthinks sometimes. Assume you want to buy a simple vehicle, say example Activa or any other vehicle. You are in a dilemma. Which one I want to buy? Whether should I go to TVS XL or Activa? Which vehicle you want to buy? So that's you are not able to conclude or arrive any decisions. That is another example of overthinking. Assume you are working an issue and you got some doubt. You started fearing that if I tell to my manager whether he thinks that I don't know anything, if I don't tell to my manager, I'll be struck. So I will be sitting in dynamo, right? This is another example of overthinking. So ask yourself when you got these things, where we are heading to. Actually, we are nowhere heading. We are simply revolving and again in the same loop. So that's the one of the reasons for overthinking. So now we understand why we overthink. Now let's understand. Let's try to put some lights on what are the impacts of overthinking. One question we have to ask ourselves: are we happy when we do overthinking? Absolutely not. We are all worrying. Maybe we feel stress, anxiety. Sometimes we shiver because of overthinking, because we are afraid too much uncertain things or situation. So anxiety or headache, attention headache. So all these things are common because of the overthinking and delay in decisions. Whether you're buying a property or admitting someone to hospital or buying a new things or any other stuff, overthinking makes us today to delay unnecessarily delay decisions, and also it will waste lot of time and energy because we will be spending lot of energy on thinking and again. As a result, we lose all our time. We forget the fact that time is very precious and time is limited to everyone, but yet because of the overthinking, we lose the time. One more thing I want to ask you. When you overthink, do you feel confident? Ask yourself, are you feeling confident? Absolutely not. When you overthink, what will happen? Myself, I'll tell you, I feel completely down because I was in a loop. You know, in software, there's something called infinite loop. In the code, if there is some conditions are not met, we keep on revolving, continuously consuming memory. So that's infinite loop. So similarly, overthinking is one of the example of infinite loop where which can make us to break down sometimes. So overthinking is not at all good for human being. That's what I want to convey. All these things are problems. Whatever I said from last few minutes is all the problems. So who want to live with overthinking? Anybody is there? Definitely nobody in this universe. Nobody will be there. So now let's understand. Now I'm going to tell about some of the important concept. So how we can overcome from the problem of overthinking, right? Everybody interested. So it's very important. Kindly pay your 100% attention here. Mindfulness. Yes. Mindfulness is art of being present. It's like concentrating on our breath and make sure concentrating all on our organs and make sure we always live in the present. We will not worry about what happened in the past and what happened in the future. So when we have our mindfulness, we will be able to get rid of this overthinking habit. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to bring something from Bhagavad Gita, whatever Sri Krishna said, the quote, which I often repeats every day. We have to tune ourselves that whatever happened, happened for the good. Whatever is happening for the good. And whatever will happen the good. Never regret the past. Do not worry about the future. Always live in the present. This was clearly told in the Bhagavad Gita. So let's try to adopt this one. Definitely, we will not be overthinking. That's the second thing. The third thing which I want to tell is triple fight technique. What is this triple fight technique? This triple fight technique is when you overthinking is whenever you are doing overthinking, what you can do is you ask yourself, is this thing which I am going to overthink now, which I am overthinking now, will matter for me 5 days, 5 months, or 5 years? When we ask our questions on these things, then we will be transferring all our focus to the new thought. As a result, we will not be overthinking. Okay, that's one of the technique. And the fourth important technique which I want to tell is the most powerful technique which I follow also. You know what is that one? Journaling. When we got overthinking, right? I know it's difficult, but it's yet powerful technique. Please try, please. I request you, all of you, kindly try today itself. When you got overthinking, what we do? Take a piece of paper, write down the things, whatever you want. Whatever the thoughts you get, whatever thoughts you get, you keep on writing. So what will happen? Whatever you are feeling the pressure in your brain, you are transferring that pressure into the piece of paper. What you do next? Just turn down it and throw it up and you will feel relaxed. Okay, this exercise I have done several times. Even I told the same thing in the another video. This is dramatically worked for me. I hope it will work for you as well. Just give it a try. And now I'm going to tell about the technique. It looks very funny for you, but it is a proven and powerful concept. You know what is that one? Worry time. When you got, see, assume you got a worry, right? You tell yourself, okay, I am getting this thought, because of that I'm getting worried. Let me postpone that worry to a particular time, the duration. Say example, Monday 6:30 to 6:45 I set as a worry time. So during the time I am allowing all the thoughts on these topics. On when 6:45 the time duration is completed, I am not going to allow these thoughts anymore in my time. So when we set this one, when we repeat this kind of things, it will help us to overcome from the problem of overthinking. Another thing is we can just take sometimes even everybody does. When we got overthinking, try to call your friends, call your relatives, or friends, or family members, anyone actually. Just try to call and have some conversation with them in general manner. You'll be able to overcome from the problem of overthinking. So all these are the techniques. These are the powerful techniques which I followed many of them. That's why I'm trying to convey to all of you. These are magically working for me. I hope it will work for you as well. Of course, there are many more techniques are still available. There is a book called Stop Overthinking by Nick Trenton. It's a powerful book. Kindly go and refer it. I read a couple of times. Probably you can also take a look at it and read it. So I hope you all got to know what is overthinking, how we overcome from overthinking, and what are the techniques that we need to follow in order to overcome from overthinking. So now ask yourself, so after hearing all these things, do you feel overthinking is good or bad? Absolutely, overthinking is not at all a good. See, we all have single life. We have to make sure that we have to make our life much more beautiful. So how we can make it beautiful? First thing is stop overthinking. Concentrate on your work. Concentrate on your goals and work on it and get the success. Celebrate the success. So when you will be happy, let's all let's all learn together. Let's all get rid of all these negativities, all these overthinking habits, and make our life so much beautiful. Having said that, Srinath Natarajan signing off from this video. I wish you all happy weekend. Enjoy, spend beautiful time with all your family members and friends, and enjoy life. Srinath Natarajan signing off from this video. Namaste.